sort of setting the scene for those that maybe have just jumped straight in at part 3 of the videos. Hopefully you're looking for answers. Maybe you've been diagnosed with a tumour, maybe in the parotid gland. I was diagnosed a few months ago with a tumour in the parotid gland, which you can see there. You can see the lump on the side of my face. I'm going for an operation tomorrow morning, and I'm just doing this video hopefully to give a bit of peace of mind to someone out there who's looking for answers. In the last part, I just got to the specialist, and he said that it was a tumour. We kind of went out, and me and my partner, we went and sort of sat in a bar and sort of sat there and discussed it, and we were a bit shocked and like, oh no, that's the one we didn't want, the tumour. You sort of pull yourself together and say, well, that's it, it is a tumour, we've got to go. The specialist has said there is no option, you have to have a procedure, you have to have it removed. The good point of it was, he said it's only a 10% chance it's cancerous. I said, well, I read on Google it was 1 in 1,000% chance. And he basically said, if that gives you more peace of mind, yeah, go with 1 in 1,000. But I've looked it up, and it's about 1 in a 10 chance that a tumour in the parotid gland is cancerous. The bit that really sort of scared me at the time was he talked about there being sort of a set of nerves that go through your face here. That the parotid gland, the nerves go right through there and up into the bottom of your mouth, across your cheeks here, and also up onto your eyes here. Where my tumour sat is particularly on the eyebrow there, and he just warned me that there is a small chance that there may be some damage to the nerve during the operation, because apparently actually cutting the tumour up takes about 5 minutes. It's the fact that it's on all these delicate parts like nerves going through your face, it takes time. They've got to be really careful as they cut it out. So if it's grown over the nerve, it can be quite a difficult procedure. If a nerve is below it, then yeah, it's going to be slightly quicker to do. But he said there may be some damage to a nerve, which means I might have a bit of a droopy eye, which is obviously a bit of a worry. I came home and did the fatal Google, looked at droopy eyebrow, looked through about 1,000 pictures that were nothing really, and just thinking, oh, I can't even see it, I can't even see it. Then found one picture where the guy's face had sort of completely gone like that. I went, oh my god, that's it. And my partner said, you've got to stop looking at Google now. You've got to stop looking at Google. But it was only like one picture in 1,000 that looked really bad. So again, he said a very small chance that you get some damage to your nerve. Could be temporary, it could be just bruised, and you end up with a bit of a droopy brow for a small while, or a bit of a droopy mouth. They described it as similar to Bell's palsy. But he said we would expect that after a short while that would go anyway. Again, there is always that chance that you can get permanent damage from it. Sometimes they have to remove the nerve, but very, very slight chance. I'm not worrying myself about it. My operation's in about 9 hours, but I'm not worrying myself about it. You can. It's just, if you read into it too much, if you Google too much like I have, you can pick out a horror story. I like reading the pages where there was a glimmer of hope, where the odds were higher than the 1 in 10 chance, or a 10% chance. Sometimes you read one and they'd say a lot higher, and you go, oh, I like that website, I'll go back to that one for some more information. But yeah, it's been emotional, obviously with my mum passing as well, and then finding out almost straight away I got a tumour. It's been an emotional couple of months for me. But I think, I'm going to tell the story quickly. I think one thing that really upset me was, it's Tuesday today, but last Friday I was sat at home and my partner said, oh, you really are handling this well. The nurse said you probably have a catheter and that for the operation. And I went, yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Through the side into a bladder and then into a bag, probably people have it all the time. And she went, no, I don't think it's through the side. I think they go through a different part of your body to catheterise. And I sort of went, no, I don't think so. I'm certain it's through the side. So Googled it and realised that, yeah, it's not really what I was hoping for. And that, I think because all the way along the parotid gland, I'd looked up and I prepared myself and I prepared myself and I prepared myself and I knew what was coming and I kind of knew the doctor, if he said this, I knew I could react this way because I'd read about this and read about that. Then to hear about this catheter and where it was put up through the, I don't know how to say it, but goes up through your penis into your bladder. And I just sat there, and when I realised, I just sort of burst into tears and I was going, I didn't sign up to this. I didn't sign up to this because it was just nothing. It was something I hadn't taken into account. So it really threw me. And yeah, that's one of the things that I've had to really come to terms with over the last few days. But it's just what it is. It's happening now. It's happening in 9 hours, and I've just got to get on and get through it.